Jed Coverance here from JedCoverance.com, and this is Talk Therapy. And today, the camera's flipped around on the road because yesterday I almost hit a deer, and that would have been nuts to actually get that on video. Like, that would have been pretty cool. But, so who knows? Hopefully I don't hit a deer today, but I'd much rather not experience that. But yeah, so Talk Therapy, I just think out loud, right? That's all I do. I just sit here and then I just talk, and hopefully I inspire myself, hopefully inspire other people to do something that they've always wanted to do. I don't know. I just hit record, and that's just kind of what I do. So, and I never really, I never talk, or I never, how do I explain it? I never rehearse any of this. I mean, obviously I'm sitting here like fumbling over words. So that brings me to the next point of, the first 5 minutes is me versus my ego, the second 5 minutes is me with my ego, and the third 5 minutes is usually just me. So if you fast forward this to minute 9 or 10, I'm so not going to be brokenhearted, but you never know. I'm getting pretty good at talking and getting through my analytical mind. It's funny because yesterday I was talking with a coworker about the analytical mind, and sometimes I think we listen to our analytical mind too much. Like, it comes down to intuition and the analytical mind. So go with your first gut reaction. I think that's what we'll talk about too. I think I'm getting right into it. If you ever, this is talking to myself, I mean, literally, this is what I do. Have you ever second guessed yourself, where you're like, oh man, okay, I'm going to do it this way, and then you second guess and you're like, no, I'm going to do it this way, and then come to find out that first way you're going to choose to do something was the way to do it. That's your gut, right? Like, that's your intuition. That's a piece of yourself that always is right, but you never listen to it, or most of the time you never listen to it. So that second piece is your analytical mind telling you, no, that can't be right. That's too easy. Why would it be that way? Why would it be that easy? Why would it be that simple? Why would it be that way? That's your analytical mind. And the crazy part of all of this is that when you start to actually listen to your body, listen to your mind, listen to the alignment of the first choice, then then you'll hear that analytical mind, that piece in your mind that says, no way, right? Start tomorrow. No way, that can't be that simple. This isn't even right. Once you start to become familiar with those two different voices, then you really start to take off. Then you really start to just listen, right? That's it. Not talk, but listen. So I understand this is talk therapy, and like, I really love to listen. That's what I do. If somebody gives the opportunity to me to listen, right? Like, I can only ask so much. I can only ask people so much before I'm just talking too much. To say, hey, do you need my help? Hey, do you want my help? Hey, right? That's what it comes down to. If somebody gives me the opportunity to listen, then we got it. And I just, at that point, need to sit down, shut up, and listen. Because sometimes my opinions can get in the way, and that's my analytical mind. Sometimes the piece of what I'm trying to say gets in the way, and then I don't get it out, right? So that is funny to me. So, I mean, that's yesterday, that's into today. Woke up this morning, today is the best day of my life, because it is. Not even it's going to be, but it is. You wake up and you have so much gratitude just to be waking up. That's a big deal. And no matter what happens in the day, it's still the best day of my life. And that's a big deal. I mean, every day I wake up, I have this pattern. You create a pattern every day. So if the greatest thing a person can do is become familiar with that pattern, to then observe the pattern, to then only ask yourself what you want to do different. It's not figure it out. It's not change. Change is everywhere. Change is instantaneous. Your mind, your brain can change right now. It has the ability to do that, which is awesome. We just don't. Because change, our body doesn't want change. Our mind fears change. But there's 80,000 bits of information that comes across our brain, our mind, per second, right? It's been scientifically proven. So if we actually understand what we're paying attention to, there's only 2,000 of those bits of information we can pay attention to per second, right? That's just so fascinating to me. So when we go, well, let's focus on those 2,000 bits of information per second out of 80,000. What are those bits of information? It is your body, your environment, and time, right? That's it. It's called the big three. And I think I've talked about this before, but I just, right now, today feels relevant. So, the happiest people, I used to say the most successful people, but now I'm saying the happiest people. Because I think for myself, and this is why I say that, I think I've made the switch. I used to be just trying to be successful. Like, oh yeah, let's be massively successful. Now I'm saying screw success. Now I'm saying happiness, right? I said successful for probably 10 years. Like, once I graduated college, I was like, I gotta be successful, right? Now I'm successful with college, and now it's happiness. If we could be massively happy, what does that look like? And I think taking your mind off of the big three would give you massive happiness, right? Actually, I don't think it. I know it. I mean, it's scientifically proven. Look up Dr. Joe Dispenza. Dude's freaking amazing. If you want to start getting into a way that you can change your life out of inspiration instead of desperation, if you want to have a better life out of inspiration versus desperation, and what I mean by that is, why wait for an illness to change your life? Why wait to change your life? Why wait to change your habits? Why wait to interrupt your patterns from desperation, meaning you just had a heart attack, or you just had a stroke, or you just got diagnosed with diabetes, or you just got, anything, right? I think that's the point, is we wait until something bad happens, and then we interrupt our patterns. Not out of inspiration, not out of hope, not out of happiness. And that's the most fascinating piece for me. It's like, I didn't wait. I did not wait. I listened to my heart, my gut, my intuition, and we completely uprooted. We completely uprooted our life. We moved from Minneapolis to northern Minnesota. Took a $30,000 pay cut because I know we weren't happy down there. We were surviving, but that's about it. Moved to northern Minnesota, started working for a window company. Everybody might know it. It's Marvin Windows and Doors. It's freaking awesome. And I worked in production. And then I started working in HR. And it's been awesome. Like, I had no idea what HR is, human resources. They gave me a shot, right? Entry-level HR position, which is completely okay. It's awesome. And, I have the plan, and it is working out, not exactly according to plan, but like that's how it works. That's how it works. And I'm convincing myself, like this is what talk therapy does. I would encourage you to give it a shot. I would encourage every person to at least record themselves doing something, right? It doesn't have to be posted all over the internet. It can just be, right? Like, it can just be you recording into a sound wave file on your phone, whatever. And then you can just say, I'm hitting record, I'm loving this. But I mean, that's really what this is it's an emotional charge towards what you're talking about. It can be something that already happened. It can be something that you want to happen. But all you gotta do is talk about it. And then your body does not know the difference. It's kind of like an incline push-up. An incline push-up, you have no idea your body has no idea if it's a real push-up or it's a push-up on your knees or a push-up on the wall. Like, it's all the same within your body. Your body has no difference, knows no difference. That's the cool part about movement. As soon as your muscles are fatigued, that's it, right? Like, there's no other question. It doesn't matter if you're leaning up against the wall cranking out some push-ups or you're on the floor cranking out some push-ups, whether you're on your knees or doing full push-ups. Beautiful part of the body is it knows no difference. And that, I mean, that's what I do. I kind of flip-flop all around, but like, movement is key. It doesn't matter if it's physical movement or mental movement. There's actually studies out there that have shown all you have to do is think about it. It's called mental rehearsal, right? You think about it. There's studies out there that when they took a placebo, right, like a group that they took, 20 people, and they did nothing, which obviously you're not going to see any change. They took another 20 people, and they went to the gym, and they showed them bicep curls. They did that, and of course there was gain, right? There was change. And then the third group, they took another 20 people. Now, give or take on these numbers, I'm not exact, but it doesn't matter. The imagery is just the same, and it's actually real. So then the other 20 people, they had them sit down and think about what a bicep curl was for 2 hours a day for X amount of time. I think it was 2 weeks. Let's give or take 2 weeks. And there was 13% gains just by thinking about it. They didn't do anything, but 13% increase in muscle mass. Isn't that nuts? So, I mean, that's just by your thoughts alone. Like, you really got to be careful what you say and what you think and what you feel. Like, that's why I talk everything out, because, okay, let's really get it out there. How do I really feel about it? Today's the best day of my life, and I'm damn sure of that. How do I know? I don't know, and I love that I don't know. But the whole point is that you just keep doing what you love. And I don't know where any of this is coming from, but I just let it come out. You just keep doing what you love. That's it. It comes down to, what do you absolutely love to do? Now, a lot of this, of what I talk about, is my head's in the clouds, and that comes from a Vaynerchuk, Gary Vaynerchuk term. Your head's in the clouds, but then you got to get to the dirt, right? Head's in the cloud as far as, like, I know what I'm destined to do in life. Do I know exactly? No, but I love that not knowing, and I keep going with it. And then the dirt part of it is that you got to get to work. You got to grind. You got to keep moving. You got to be proof. You got to be living proof and grow and love the unknown, right? I mean, that's what I'm doing, and that's how it's been working. 2017 is the year of the unknown, which is working out pretty well. 2016 was proof. I had to be living proof of what I was talking about, of what I was doing. 2017, unknown. 2015, let's go back 2 years, and it was grow. Boy, did I grow. It's been nuts. The last 2015, 2015, 2016, and now 2017. It's been a crazy 2.5 years, and I'm loving every minute of it. I mean, that's no joke. So that's today's talk therapy. I usually go about 15 minutes, and that's about it. My newsletter, I'm starting to think about changing up the newsletter a little bit, but hop on it anyway, because I mean, I just send a lot of the stuff there, a lot of what I freestyle there, kind of like this, jedcoburnus.com/newsletter. And if you're seeing this from YouTube, there's a link right below here, right? It says subscribe. Hit subscribe, because, man, you don't want to miss a thing, right? I upload everything to YouTube first, I publish it here first, and don't miss a thing, man. Like, you're a part of the Cobra Nation. If you get this far into a video, I just love you. I really do. I love you with all my heart, and that it means everything to me that you're even sitting here listening to this. So, or standing or moving or whatever you're doing, but hit subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know, I mean, get it done then too, right? Go and get after it. Have fun in life. And as always, if you're willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing in yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.